book haul number 14, Gurus. Stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Three River Books. So today I got some fun stuff. I purchased a bunch of books and had some books on my bookshelf that I've been kind of waiting to read. It has to do with personal self-reflection and or self-help, if you will. Some things that I already know that I picked up from the military, that's always going to be ingrained in me. But if some of these books might help you, or if you read them, please put the comments down below. All the books that you see here, I purchased myself, so they will be links to the Amazon store. If you purchase from Amazon, it helps me out. I think I get like 2 cents on the dollar for every purchase, so thank you very much for that. I am in the process of reading some of these books, and some of them I put down and picked up. I'm not going to change my genre in any way, so this is still going to be a sci-fi fantasy channel, but I'd like to switch it up here and there. It also gives my brain a break from doing the same thing over and over and over again, and I hope you enjoy it. So a couple things we'll start with is going to be the finance section, and I don't have a lot of this. Clearly I'm not rich in any way, shape, or form because I had to purchase these books. I don't have sponsorships, but The Richest Man in Babylon. Money is plentiful for those who understand the simple laws and govern acquisition. All right, this is an original 1926 classic. In 1920, George S. Clayton wrote a collection of ancient Babylon guides, and one is financial well-being. All right, so if you're interested in that, I mean, everybody that is in finance reads this book. It's a very thin book to read. I have not read it yet. It was a suggestion from somebody, so I was like, I'm going to take a look at that. The Psychology of Money. All right, that's completely new. Timeless lessons learned on wealth, greed, and happiness. And again, very, very high reviews and remarks. I'm more interested in the psychological aspect of money. We all have to work. We all have to improve our financial status because the economy is crap right now, so we got to be a little bit stricter. This is a good one. The Art of the Impossible by Steve Kotler. Hopefully I said that right. It says what does it take to accomplish the impossible? What does it take to shatter our limitations, exceed our expectations, and turn the greatest hopes into the most recent achievements? Best-selling author, peak performance expert Steve Kotler decodes the secrets of elite performers, athletes, artists, scientists, CEOs, and others who has changed the definition of the possible, teaching us how to stretch out far beyond the capabilities and make impossible dreams more attainable. All right, so a little bit of a self-help book. I don't know much about it. I heard it was a good review, so I'm going to go take a look at that. Designing the Mind, Principles of Psychitecture. All right, so instant cult classic, The Art of Reprogramming Your Own Psychological Software. The bold and fascinating dive into the nuts and bolts of psychological evaluation, designing the mind, the principles and the psychitecture in part of Psychology Manifesto, part of a practical self-development guide, all based in teachings, legends, thinkers, Marcus Aurelius, Lao Tzu, Friedrich Nietzsche, and Abraham Maslow. The ideas and techniques that offers all the integrated into the viral theory of help individuals scales and heights self-mastery and lead great lives. All right, so kind of a collection of authors in here, but I want to take a look at that. Stealing Fire, national bestseller, How Silicon Valley, the Navy SEALs, and maverick scientists are revolutionizing the way we live and work. All right, you can get these again all on Amazon. I think they do have Kindle versions if you're interested. The Biggest Revolution, if you ever heard of, and it's hiding in plain sight over the past decade. Silicon Valley executives like Eric Schmidt and Elon Musk, special operations like the Navy SEALs and Green Berets, and maverick scientists like Sasha Soljan and Amy Cuddy have turned everything that we knew about high performance upside down. All right, harness the rare and conscious to solve critical challenges and outperform competitors. All right, so that's kind of cool. I'm not going to go through all of them, but Jocko Willink, all right, former Navy SEAL commander, was in the Battle of Ramadi. He wrote a bunch of books. You can go ahead take a look at his YouTube channel. So this one's Extreme Ownership, which I have read. I've also have read The Dichotomy of Leadership. All right, that's a good book. Leadership Strategies and Tactics Field Manual. This actually reads like a field manual, which is kind of nice. It's in hardcover. The Code and Evaluation of Protocols, again, by Jocko Willink. This is an okay book. I would not purchase this by itself. If you purchase the other two, you're probably going to be okay. This is more like a pamphlet that you would give to like one of your speaking seminars, so I wouldn't get this one. Just get Extreme Ownership and a Dichotomy of Leadership, and you'll be fine. It's mostly the same stuff. And also Discipline Equals Freedom. All right, where Jocko talks about your freedom is governed by getting up early and ensuring that you don't fall victim or prey to your own weakness, which is, hey, listen, I should go to the gym, but I'm going to sit down and eat a box of Oreos. That's weakness, all right? So how do we fix that, all right? If you're disciplined, and again, if you fall off the path, you can get back on it, that kind of thing. So I would highly recommend this book. The only difference is this book is not really written like a regular book. It's more of that pamphlet style where there's a lot of pages, a lot of space in between the words. So, to each his own if you're interested in that. Also, speaking of Navy SEALs, all right, if you don't know who this is, David Goggins, Can't Hurt Me, Master Your Mind and Defy the Odds. This guy used to be a very overweight loser, and then what he had done is he created an empire. He fixed himself, all right, and it's all about him getting up early and having a mindset, and he's 100% about mindset. And if you're somebody that is slumming it or not going to the gym, not taking care of yourself, complaining about why you don't have things, I would definitely recommend reading this book. So, excellent book. Jordan Peterson, probably one of the most well-known therapists. He is a Canadian professor that deals in psychology. He's given multiple seminars on the subject, also wrote books. Excellent dude. He does write a little bit long. If you're going to buy this book, understand that instead of just telling you what the 12 rules of life are, he goes into story and detail, and that's just the way he speaks. The good thing is that if you buy the audiobooks also uses his voice. So he's reading the audiobooks as well. So anything that you find on YouTube, it's the same guy. So you don't have to worry about that. He also wrote a sequel, all right, which is Beyond Order, 12 More Rules for Life. All right, so if you want to, I would pick up both books. They are highly recommended. I do think that, again, he is a great philosophy thinker, someone of the times when we have all this craziness and people are stuck in their own brains. The traditional values are now being pushed aside for more radical values. Doesn't necessarily help society as it is. So what he's trying to do is put some rule books together in order to help you out if you're struggling. All right. So, and again, if you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't. That has nothing to do with me. But I seem to like him. I like what he says, and I like his seminars. Robert Greene, Mastery. All right. He wrote a bunch of these books. 48 Laws of Power. If you don't want to get any of these other books, just get this one. All right. The 48 Laws of Power. It goes into explaining why people do what they do, and if you are somebody that is struggling with constantly getting beat up, and not beat up physically but verbally, feel like you're abused, feel like you're kind of self-loathing, self-doubting, that kind of thing, this is the psychological behind it. It will teach you how to be better at standing up for yourself. All right, so you have the 48 Laws of Power, 48 Laws of Human Nature, and you also have Mastery. All right. So, and he's got a bunch of these books. So I'm assuming that the first book was a success and it took off. So of course he's going to write more books. So what do I think about these books? I think they're excellent. If you're not happy with your lifestyle, if you're not happy with what you're doing, if you're not happy with your family life, the way you're being treated, if your work life is a mess, all of that. You can change it. You don't have to read a book to do it, but these are guidelines. These are guidebooks, all right? If you're overweight, if you don't feel good, if you're constantly dreaming about doing something else, time is fleeting. We don't have that much time. It's the most expensive commodity we have, and we just blow it every day. So go ahead, pick up some of these books. Hopefully it will help you out. Guys, I hope you appreciated this book haul. It's a little bit different than what I normally do, but I thought it was important to bring it to you guys. Hopefully you'll pick something up, learn from it. So thank you very much. What I need you guys to do is to like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. If you want to watch videos like this before anybody else, you can join my Patreon. It only costs you $1 a month. Really appreciate that. Or you could just leave comments down below if you're interested or have read any of these books. Thank you very much, guys. And as always, keep reading.